So, with a short sketch called Mastermind in Tatters, based on BBC show Mastermind, Lucas and me. Lucas and I. Good evening, my name is Magnus Magnusson and I would like to welcome you to Mastermind. In this special edition of Mastermind, we are at Claines Church Hall. With the magnificent, merry, beautiful, fascinating and ancient town of Claines in Worcestershire. The town of Claines dates back to the Dark Ages and boasts many historic architectural features, including a Texaco garage and a cooperative supermarket just down the road as one of its many visitor attractions. As usual, we have four contenders who have boldly put themselves forward for the Mastermind Challenge of 2012. So, let's get on with it and have our first contestant, please. Your name, please.
My name is Moore. Roger Moore.
Occupation?
I'm British Secret Service.
And your chosen specialist subject?
The life and times of Bond. James Bond.
Roger Moore, 007, licensed to beat the rival contenders on Mastermind. You have just 20 seconds on the life and times of Bond, James Bond, starting from now. James Bond is Bond's official name for Bond, James Bond, what the Americans' friends called him at the CIA.
Bond the Brit.
Correct. Bond Superior is commonly known as M. What does M stand for?
Magnusson. Magnus Magnusson.
Correct. Though that is also my name, so M seems to have a double. Magnus Magnusson or two of Magnus Magnusson's Icelandic names. Name one of the other names.
Hugh.
Correct. Did Roger Moore or did Magnus Magnusson write these questions?
No, Miss Moneypenny wrote them when M wasn't looking.
Correct. What is Magnus Magnusson going to say next?
Correct.
Correct. Which name is devised by Miss Moneypenny? And I've started, so I'll finish. In which names by Miss Moneypenny? Well, actually, Moore, Roger Moore. I won't finish because I can't read what you've written here. Moore, Roger Moore. What does it say here? Moore.
I'm afraid that's top secret.
So, Mr. Moore, at the end of that round, your score has gone up to 5 and no passes. Thank you very much. So, may we have our second contender, please? Wait a moment, you look familiar. Oh well, never mind, I suppose you must be a different contender, even though you look the same. Your name, please?
Her Majesty the Queen.
Occupation?
Her Majesty the Queen.
And your chosen specialist subject?
Her Majesty the Queen.
Her Majesty the Queen, you have 20 seconds on Her Majesty the Queen. Starting from now. Her Majesty the Queen is the official name for Her Majesty the Queen. By what other names is she known?
Her Majesty the Queen.
Correct. Since her coronation in 1953, Her Majesty the Queen's job has been extremely varied. But what is said to be the most difficult aspect of the job?
waving to the people.
Correct. What is thought to be the most labour-intensive part of Her Majesty the Queen's job?
Fidgeting with one's earrings.
Correct. Since Her Majesty the Queen is often occupied with such labour-intensive work, what name is given to Her Majesty by the Queen by Prince Philip?
Busy Lizzie.
And at that end of that round, Your Majesty, the Queen, your score has gone up to 3 and no passes. Thank you very much. So may we have our third contender now. Your name, please.
Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Occupation
the Governor of California,
and your chosen specialist subject.
the termination of Barack Obama,
Arnold Schwarzenegger. You have 20 seconds on the termination of Barack Obama, starting from now. Has the White House been targeted by a machine gun?
negative,
No, sorry, I can't accept that. It's been targeted by Arnold Schwarzenegger as soon as he became Governor of California. Has the Terminator been targeted by the White House?
negative,
No, I can't accept that either. The White House won't allow citizens not born in the United States to terminate presidents at the White House.
negative,
Yes, I'm afraid it is negative, and because you've scored nothing, so will you be wanting to appear in Mastermind again?
I'll be back. Hasta la vista, baby.
And can we have our final contender, please? And your name, please.
Margaret Thatcher,
Your occupation?
we are a grandmother. We have a grandson.
And your chosen specialist subject?
Happy Halloween.
Well, Mrs. Thatcher, at the end of that round, by amazing Halloween magic, you have gained 10 points with having answered any questions. This, of course, means you won the contest.
Oh, Carol and Mark will be pleased.
So, congratulations go to Margaret. Our commiserations go to the other 3 gallant runners-up, 2 of whom got all their questions correct. Life just isn't fair. And that, I'm afraid, brings us to the end of this edition of Mastermind, and I'd like to thank Claines Church Hall for their kind hostility to me and Magnus Magnusson, and to Mastermind. So from Claines Church Hall, in the very ancient town of Claines in Worcestershire, it's goodbye.
Her Majesty the Queen. Her Majesty the Queen. Thank you very much for coming.